Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kaylina and this is the Fox's Hideaway, and today is going to be a quick video on the aspects and transits of the different planets and the zodiac sign alignments for August. So let's get started. We're going to jump right in here and try to make this a pretty short video. So starting August 4th to the 29th, we have Venus entering Virgo. So this is going to be a really good time to kind of get your ducks in a row, really kind of analyze your relationships as well as other aspects of your life as well. Get realistic on what you're keeping and what really needs to get gone. And watch your criticalness, because Virgos, we are really good at nitpicking, and sometimes that does more damage than good. And although your family members may be a bit more nitpicky right now, it usually comes out of a place of love, but that doesn't mean it can't be a little bit frustrating at times. So just kind of watch out for that. Remember that not everybody is perfect, and either are you, and that is okay. And I've really got to remember that myself. But also just be aware of if you are being loved and respected as well within your different relationships, and are you doing the same for others. You may find yourself a bit more interested in like work and service right now versus actual relationships. Virgos are of that earthy nature though, so they are usually very grateful when it comes towards the people that they love and care about in life. But as a whole, you may be feeling a bit more cautious towards love right now. Virgos tend to do that. There's walls that are put up, and you kind of have to tear them down to get to the core of who they are. So you may be feeling that a bit right now as well when that comes to pass. Then on August 4th also, we have Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo, so that's fun. It's only going to stay here for about a week though before it goes back into Leo. So when it is in Virgo, things might feel a little heavy as far as just unnerving, and you're really gonna maybe be noticing flaws in yourself and in others as well. But it might not be so bad as far as retrogrades go, because Mercury is at home within Virgo. That planet rules Virgo. So, but then it's going to switch over to Leo, and so that might bring some dramatics with it. Make sure that you're kind of going over everything with a fine-tooth comb, because when it switches into Leo, if you've messed up, you're going to mess up bad. So just be aware of that. Find a good balance of sharing yourself as well as maybe knowing when to step out of the spotlight. Tempers could be a little bit high, and actually I noticed that through a lot of these transits. Tempers might be a bit hot in August, no pun intended, with the weather being the way it is too. But there's lots of different things that could make things a little hotty. So just be sure to try to keep your cool, know when and when not to pick fights. There's a fine line between just being straight up dumb and having courage. So know the difference between the two. And just think twice before reacting. On August 18th, the Sun and Mercury come together in an event that's called Cosmi. And so this is going to temporarily kind of move that confusion and give a little bit more clarity to that Mercury placement. So take advantage of that, because there's plenty of areas where we're just going to feel a little easily angered, let's say. During this Cosmi, you may get revelations in regards to like your self-expression, and you may find that some of those road blockages towards your goals may open up a bit. So then you have August 4th, and this is your new moon in Leo. So this is a nice placement. This encourages you to be who you want to be your authentic self, kind of go for those dreams and desires with zero hesitations. This is the moment throughout this month to push yourself to the limit, to allow yourself to earn your dreams. Venus is still in retrograde though, so just be careful of the victim mindset. Your big grandiose desires might make you feel a little bit small at this point, just because you might not feel like you have the ability to reach them. So just stay positive during this time and just double check to make sure that your goals really are in alignment with what you need and what you want. There is a roar of energy, so some of us might get a little overwhelmed and might not do much with this energy, and that's okay too. If you're one of those just naturally sleepy people like I am, there's days where you feel really motivated, and then most days you just feel like napping all the time. And that's what I feel like I've been going through right now, is just like this dead slug energy, and I really wish it would go away. And I did a tarot card pull yesterday, and it was like, yeah, you have all the ability to get where you want to go, but you're not putting enough energy into it. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm giving as much as I can, okay? I just have zero energy. And I've been trying to do more like protein shakes with coffee, but coffee does not agree with me whatsoever. So it wakes me up, it makes me wired and anxiety filled, so I'm awake, but then it's not productive energy. So I can either be sleepy and slightly productive, or wired and just be squirrel on steroids. So I know other people can totally, absolutely relate to me on this stuff, but I'm just like, so many things I'd love to accomplish, but just no energy to do so. But we're trying anyway. So if you are the same way and you just accomplish a little bit on a daily basis, I applaud you, because adulting is hard, especially when you've just got that sleepy syndrome all the time. So on August 7th, we have Mercury in Virgo conjuncts with Venus in Virgo. So this is a great day for business, because your communication is going to be on, your productiveness is going to be on. Mercury is literally the sign of communication, and like, yeah. So if you have stocks you're investing in, if you're signing a business deal, you're investing in something, if you're just trying to get your foot in a door somewhere that will offer helpful people in some kind of goal that you're trying to achieve, that is the day to do it, because Virgo is very productive and organized most of the time, and Mercury is all about communication. So that's a good match right there. And Venus, when people are just feeling more open and loving towards each other, good deals get made. So yeah, join forces with powerful, helpful, good people. August 9th, you have Juno, and that enters Libra, and so this is another loving placement. And this is kind of all about balance, just balance within partnerships and career, and balance as a whole. That is the word that goes with this placement. You're kind of all about being fair, and just a lot of mutual respect is there. So a couple good placements there. And then we go back to maybe just don't be around people, because on August 15th, just a day after Mercury goes retrograde in Leo, you have Mars in Gemini square to Saturn in Pisces. And this is another hot-headed emotional placement. So back-to-back days of not really thinking clearly, and just could that spark is lit, and I don't know how short the fuse is, but if it's short, be aware. And then on August 18th, you have even more drama, and you may just want to stay out of people's way, because Mercury is in Leo squared with Uranus, And Taurus, a good day not to get involved in other people's drama, other people's business. Just keep your head down and get through it. Don't get involved in other people's crap, because that's gonna be the day for it. And then August 19th, you have full moon in Aquarius. So this is another, like, if you've been working really hard these last few weeks trying to achieve whatever you're wanting to achieve, if you've been doing the work, you're gonna see the results, which is nice. It's a time to celebrate your achievements, celebrate other people's achievements, just getting together. You may feel like getting out with people and communing and celebrating and just having a good time. That is going to be a good day for that. And it's a great time to get involved with like-minded individuals, collaborate with people, share different ideas, springboard things. The creativity is going to be there. The spark for new ideas is going to be there. So you may solve some unconventional problems, or find solutions to unconventional problems. And then you have August 22nd, which Sun enters Virgo. Woohoo! My birthday month. And it's kind of a plunge back into reality, which isn't always a terrible thing. I know we seem a little rigid sometimes, but after coming off of Leo, like, you kind of need some balance. And that's what I like about the zodiac signs, is it kind of goes back and forth between, you know, a little bit more rigid to a little bit more carefree and open, because we can't just have one or the other all of the time, because we will never get anything done. We'd either be all business minded all the time with no fun, or we'd be all fun with no balance of business. So back to the grind a little bit, which I will actually be thankful for, because I'm hoping that energy kind of sets in, because I have 2 trips coming up. I just got back from the lake, and then next week I'm gonna go see Matt Rife, which I'm super pumped about. Like, not gonna lie, I am pretty damn excited about that. I need some good laughs right now, and he's the one to do it. So spending a week going out to Texas, and then I'm seeing him in Oklahoma, Vacaville, Oklahoma. So, sure. And then in October, I guess my sister and her husband and I are going back to Salem, the same exact dates that we went to last year, which I'm excited about, because this time around we're actually going to try and do some more of the museums and different things that we didn't do last time due to just some money restraints. But yeah, after that, we will definitely not need to spend any more moolah for a little while, because adulting. So, and by then I will be starting my new job as a massage therapist at another place. Hopefully they're getting there. They're almost ready to open, and I'm excited for them, but I know there's a lot of just frustration just getting to the point of opening a business. There's a lot that goes into it, and I am excited to be working for them, but I'm glad I'm not the one behind all the madness. But yeah, so back into that organized and focused mode when the Sun enters Virgo, and it's a bit more modest and sensible in general, but that doesn't mean Virgos don't have fun. We do have fun. We actually are pretty out there as long as we feel comfortable around the people that we love. So it's not all business in the front, you know, there is some partying in the back happening too. So yeah, and then there's a couple other ones that I wanted to put on here as well, but my darn computer right now, it must be getting close to Mercury retrograde, because my computer's already glitching up like no other, and part of that's probably just the spirit activity we have around here. I just, yeah, never know when things are going to decide to work or when they're just going to act up. But Venus was in another sign. I want to say it was Capricorn, but I'm not sure. So I might add another snippet here in a second if I can get my damn internet to work. But yeah, other than that, we're going to keep this video short, and those are the aspects to kind of look out for in the month of August. Me again. So yes, there was one more that I wanted to mention, and that is on the 29th. you have Venus entering into Libra. Sorry, not Capricorn. And this is a really nice placement too, because Libras are just natural, loving souls. And so when it goes into the planet of love, we're going to be focused on our relationships, and it's just a very comfortable, committed placement for these two. And things are just going to be more pleasant and easy, and you're just going to get along with people in your life. And you'll actually want to spend time with others, because I don't know about you, but sometimes people, I'm like, have a love-hate relationship with our race. But yeah, so Venus enters Libra on the 29th, and that will be very nice. Yeah, so I think that is it. So I am going to go. Bye.